This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To the air, it's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And here he goes. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pitches to the back. Gets the first and still running. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
That's a great read here by this quarterback to be able to get the ball out to his back and let him do the work. And you know this defense now, next time they see this same formation, probably going to be aware of the pitch. Won't be surprised if the quarterback keeps it himself for a big gain as well.
Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Press coverage now from the secondary. The back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Jennings. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They bring it down with the veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength. Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Touchdown, Mustangs, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And then first down right back to the running game. Past the 30. He's in the clear. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. As the first down is still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU. And This national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. That's a costly mistake, grabbing the jersey there. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost them 5. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Puts into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Pressure is coming. Oh, pass rush gets home.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. To throw, it's Jennings. Turns it loose downfield. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll throw it now. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Makes a quick catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mustangs. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs. 1st down, they're going to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Fighting to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner steps out. They'll mark football right there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On the move now. Using his legs on a scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He's got a first down and more. Now here he goes. Touchdown, SMU. A huge play here on the ultimate game.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. My man had his track shoes on this play.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gift to the offense. 1st and 5 now after the encroachment. Receiver in motion now. Toss play to the outside. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. With defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to take off. The sophomore calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. He's found some room at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Let's see what the call is. Makes the read. Pitch play to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 12th play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Defense is coming after him. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Back to throw. It's Jennings. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Gonna run it. It's Johnson. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. It comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play?
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? To throw, it's Jennings. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Mustangs! They jump on top now here in the 4th. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Secondary backed up off the ball now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. with the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the SMU Mustangs.